Hello, everybody. My name is Stephanie Torres. This is my fourth year at San Francisco State and hopefully my last. So today I will be talking a little bit about Hazel Ying Lee. She was a Chinese American pilot who flew for WASP. WASP stands for Women Air Force Service Pilots during World War II. So she was born in Oregon, August 24th, 1912. So what she basically did was she was a pilot. Um, she did want to go to a military branch, but they denied her because she was a woman. So it was a little bit harder for a woman to get opportunities and kind of be able to get jobs. Um, People might have thought that they weren't strong enough, strong minded, and everything. It was a little bit different back then. So she did join this program, and it didn't really have any direct military standing. Um, they were like civilians who were a part of this program, and they tried out planes for military branches for the males. Um, they transported things back and forth. So, kind of to keep the male counterparts safe, they kind of took the first runs, um, but they didn't get any of the military benefits. So, today, what we are going to be working on is we are actually going to make a plane out of popsicle sticks and some, what are these called? Some cloth pins. So, it's really easy. Most of the time, people who do like laundry or crafts, they already have these at home, or they find them all the time. Popsicle sticks too; those are pretty common that you can find at home. And you also need some glue. The glue you can find anywhere. So I will show you my popsicle sticks. So before anything, if you would like, you can paint your popsicle sticks because mine were just plain brown. So 2 popsicle sticks, I colored my green, and then your cloth pen, you can also paint before. If you have markers, crayons, you can use that. So this is mine, my body of the plane. It's a little blue, green. Okay, and then I do not have mini popsicle sticks, which I think you can have if you have them, but if you don't, I just took a regular cloth pin, not cloth pin, popsicle stick and just broke it. So I will give you a second to grab those things and then we can get started. So what you are going to do first is you are going to glue 1 popsicle stick. You're going to hold it like this. So the first part of the plane, or like the front part of the plane, will be closer to the one that has the space in the middle. And you're just gonna glue any glue. If you don't have glue, you can use tape, anything that works for you. You're just gonna glue it right here on top of this part of the cloth pin. So I will put glue. And so yeah, a little bit more about Hazel Ying Lee. She was one of the first women who became kind of a pilot. And unfortunately, she was also one of the few women who did die during a mission. So I believe for hers, it was on a mission to bring planes for their allies. And she crashed with a different plane crashed into her. So she did unfortunately pass away. And like I mentioned, the military didn't give them benefits, so they didn't pay for any funeral expenses or to bring bodies back home. So WASP did raise money. They did try to bring money for those families and the women who did pass. Okay, so you are gonna have it right here. And then the next thing you are gonna do is you're gonna take the other popsicle stick, and you are going to just flip this over, make sure that it's dry. And you're just gonna stick that one right on top. So I did put some glue You want to try to make it as even with the other popsicle stick. You don't want one part of it to be, oh my goodness. You don't want one part to be super close, like super far right, and the other one super far left. So gonna look a little bit like this. You might want to hold it down a little for a little bit so that it doesn't fall. Make sure that it's sturdy. Perfect. And like I did mention, I did not have mini popsicle sticks. I just had regular ones. But what I am gonna do with this one is actually gonna be the tail of the plane. So like this. So if you see it this way, it might look a little bit easier compared to here. But what you are gonna do is you're just gonna take another bit of glue on this one. Again, if you don't have glue, you can use like tape. You can use any glue. Perfect. So you're gonna just stick that bad boy right on top. Perfect. So you're gonna hold it here a little bit, make sure that it's dry. And then if you have anything to decorate it with, if you have like jewels, anything that you might want to use to make your own airplane a little bit more personal, you can do that as well. You can decorate it right here on the top. I kind of forgot to paint that little part, but it's okay. On the bottom, on the tail, if you have any glitter, you can use glitter as well. So this is going to be your final product. If I hold it like this, it'll look like this. If I hold it flat like this is what it's going to look like. And then you can continue to make as many as you want if you want to make more. I know if you do have like a button or something, you can also, like a bigger button, you can put it right here on the front. So it can be the front part of the plane. And then what we can also do is if you have a marker, sometimes planes have designs on the sides. So let me just put my touch. You have to be really careful. The glue is still a little wobbly. Make sure it doesn't fall. Perfect. And I'm going to show you just a little bit of what I did. Again, this is your own personal airplane. Just added the little lines on the end. I could add my name. So overall, of course, right now we are in more advanced times and women do have a little bit more opportunities, and it is because of the woman who first decided to take that step and to go towards more opportunities for the future. Take a step forward and say that women can be pilots and that they can take these jobs, which there is a lot of women pilots now. So somebody like Hazel Ying Lee, excuse me, Hazel Ying Lee, they set an example. And especially being Chinese American, it was also a very big step for Chinese Americans. So it was a big step for Chinese Americans and for females. And she very much started getting into it very young. So I think at 19, she was ready to go. She started going to flight school. So it can start as young as 19 or even younger. So if you do feel like you have a goal or you have a dream, there were times when we didn't have that chance and now you do. So you can take them, and hopefully this lesson has helped you guys a little bit, got you guys a little bit more creative. Hopefully everybody is staying safe, and thank you for coming to my lesson. Bye guys.